Hello! Do you believe in the saying that goes, prevention is better than cure? If you don't, then I'd love you to hang around with me for a few more minutes here. Maybe by the time I'm done with this video, you will agree with me that prevention is definitely better than cure. There are some health conditions that if we are able to prevent them, then that's the best thing you can do for yourself. Don't wait until you have it and you're looking for cures for it, because not all medical conditions have cures. So it's better to prevent than to look for cures. Keep watching. Hello, you are welcome to my channel. My name is Mary, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. And I'm just gonna tell you a little bit of what I do in my channel here. My channel is all about healthy tips, ways to lose weight and keep it off, motivation, positive vibes, lifestyle, family, and anything that you want me to talk about, drop it down in the comment below and I'll add it on here for sure. And if you are my returning viewer, I definitely cannot do this without you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate it for sure. And I'm gonna go ahead to tell you whatever I share in this channel is from my personal experience and also from the research that I do on that. I am a nurse by profession, and I'm definitely not a medical doctor or a dietitian. So like I mentioned, everything is from my personal experience and my research. So like I mentioned earlier, there are certain things that you can prevent, certain health conditions that can be prevented. And if you know of those health conditions, why not prevent them? Why wait until you have them to look for a cure? I personally will want to prevent them first. So today I'm gonna be talking on how your lifestyle and your food choices can actually help you prevent type 2 diabetes. For those who don't know what diabetes is actually a health condition in which you have like abnormally high blood glucose or blood sugar level, which is usually due to when your body is not able to produce enough insulin, or your body is not able to use up the insulin, cannot properly use up the insulin that has been produced. And what insulin basically does is it helps to be able to move the blood glucose, the glucose that you have in your blood, to your cells so that it can then be used for energy. So the glucose in your body should not stay in your bloodstream. It should be moved forward to your cells, and that's what the insulin does. So if your insulin is not able to do that, then it becomes a health problem, which can be dangerous actually, because it comes with other health conditions that you definitely don't want to have. So if you can prevent it, why not prevent it then? Okay, let's talk about type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes actually is when you have like abnormal high blood glucose level, which can definitely be a health concern. And the good news about type 2 diabetes is the fact that it can be prevented actually. So 9 cases actually out of 10 cases of type 2 diabetes in the US can actually be prevented according to studies. Yes. Type 2 diabetes, you develop it as you grow in life. So it comes with time in life. You're not born with it. So you can actually prevent it. So let's talk about some of those things that you can do to be able to prevent type 2 diabetes. Number 1, keep your weight under control. Keep your weight under control. I'm gonna tell you, according to studies, the 2 main causes of type 2 diabetes is obesity and inactivity. And if you are able to manage your weight, then of course you're not gonna get to the state of obesity, which of course is gonna help you prevent having type 2 diabetes. So keeping your weight under control is very, very important. Number 2 is making good food choices. So especially when it comes to your carbohydrate source choices, because carbohydrate actually is the main source of the sugar that we get in our system. So if you can make wiser choices when it comes to your carbohydrate intake, that will go a long way to help you stay away from type 2 diabetes. Go for complex carbohydrate. I made a video last time talking about the importance of complex carbohydrate versus simple carbohydrate. That is very important. You want to go for those complex carbohydrate, because what complex carbohydrate does to you is, when you take complex carbohydrate, because it is high in fiber, it gets broken down slowly, which means the sugar in it gets released into your bloodstream slowly, which gives the insulin enough time to be able to absorb it and convert it into energy. So what happens is, if you go with simple carbohydrate instead of complex carbohydrate, it gets like released very fast into your bloodstream, and when that gets released very fast into your bloodstream, your blood sugar level spikes up, and when that happens, it's difficult for it to be managed. So go for complex carbohydrate, because it also helps regulate your blood sugar level throughout the day. That's very important. And some of the sources of complex carbohydrate are things like the whole grain bread, whole grain pasta, whole wheat flour, beans, vegetables, fruits that are very high in fiber. That is very, very important for you. Food choices are huge. The next thing you want to do is exercise more. Get your body moving. Get off that TV. You gotta move your body, because that is huge. It's gonna help you burn some calories, thereby preventing you from becoming obese. It's gonna help your brain function better. It's gonna help with your mind a lot. That is very important. Move your body. Get in shape. That is good. It's very good for your health. When you exercise, it goes a long way to prevent certain health conditions for you. So get moving. Another thing I'm going to talk about here is avoid smoking. And that's because nicotine actually increases your blood sugar level. So if you can stop smoking, stay away from smoking, that will be very beneficial for you. So, and if you're somebody that has already been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, that is not the end of the world. If you follow this tips that I've just given, it is going to go a long way to help you manage your type 2 diabetes. Like steps that I've mentioned here can actually help you a lot to manage it. And like I mentioned, the good news is you were not born with type 2 diabetes. You can actually manage it or prevent it if you don't have it yet. It will go a long way to help you for sure. It's definitely going to help you to be able to regulate your blood sugar level, and that should be your goal if you have type 2 diabetes already, to be able to regulate your blood sugar level during the day. So you should be going for those choices that will help you regulate that blood sugar level. I mentioned lifestyle change is very huge. Get moving, stay active. Activity is very important. Change food choices, very huge. Go for those complex carbohydrate. Go for high fiber diet, because high fiber diets help keep you fuller for a longer time, thus regulating your blood sugar level and keeping you with good energy throughout the day. That's very, very important. And thank you so much for still being here with me. And if you're getting value from what you're hearing right here, don't forget to give me those thumbs up. And also, please click the subscription button below, and of course the notification button, so that when I release new videos, you get notified right away. Thank you so much for stopping by, and you take care out there. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.